Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to tackle the intercooler piping for this compound turbo Forester. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. Alright, you might be able to see this bit down here is looking pretty good for now. And you might be able to see that 90-degree there. Well, put some light on it. You can see the angle of the turbo to that piece. Not 90 degrees. So you might have to put a little bit of a bend in, which you can see up here. It's pretty close to the top here. This is all good. 90 degrees here, 90 degree coupler. Works out good. But we're going to figure out something here as well. I don't know about that. It can stay for now. That is fine. Only running like 5 or 6 pounds of boost through this pipe, so that shouldn't really affect it that much. It's after this turbo that it's really going to be under load. So we'll see how we go. I'll put the reducer. Yeah, so it's a 2" to 2.5. Alright, so we've got a little bit of an angle change here. It comes down a little bit, and that is pretty good into there. This edge here doesn't have a lip on it, and I can't put a bead onto it until I can go over to my parents' place, because the roller is over there, the bead roller. Eventually this section here will be gone, so don't worry about this, guys. Until we get another ECU, this is going to stay here. Hopefully there's no front impacts going on. Main thing here is if it's going to fit behind the bumper. And sorry about the background noise, guys. It just started to rain. And for the next like 3 or 4 days it's supposed to be raining, so fun times. Alrighty guys, got a couple of bits of 2" intercooler pipe here that I'm just cleaning up, because I'm going to practice welding aluminium, because I've never done it before. So let's see how we go. Alright, about 2 hours later, watching many YouTube videos. Well, it doesn't do AC, so I can't weld aluminium, so I can't do the cooler pipes. However, I've got everything there that I can make up the whole system. I just have more couplers in it until I can find the solution, which I will. And yeah, it's past midnight now, 10 past 12. So I might come back to this tomorrow. I've been working on the scumming pump as well. You can see the mounts. Just going to do that one there, which will Need some drilling. So yeah, that's solid. There are no rubber mounts underneath here, which I need to put in. Might not have long enough bolts, so what I might do is actually just use this thread here and just put nuts on both ends. We'll find out later in this episode, but for me, tomorrow. So I'm going to go to bed and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay guys, it's the next day. As you can probably see, I've actually changed this butt, so it's 2 inch to 2.5. This end has a bead on it, this end does not. Whereas with the 2.5, it doesn't have a bead on this. However, I can roll a bead onto 2.5. We don't have a die small enough to roll for the 2. So I'm still playing around with that. Also need a 2.5 to a 3, or 2.5 to 2.25 for the throttle body. So I want to get rid of one of these so we can use it up top. So let's work around that hopefully today. Alright, so pretty much want to get rid of all the blue silicon. So we have this 90-degree black 2.5 inch. So we're going to replace this one here, which actually works out well because we needed it to be a bit longer anyway, so that will probably pop off. So yeah, we'll get that out and measure it up, see. This might be able to slide straight in, might not, but we'll see the difference. Alrighty guys, got it out. The length difference, probably an inch on both ends. So I'm going to try to get this in and over the GT35 compressor outlet and see how it lines up down in that space down there. We might be able to just slide it straight on until I can figure out how I'm going to weld this piping. This coupler is going to stay here, this really long one. So we've got probably 10 centimeters of just coupler. The rest is actually all up onto the pipe. So that cannot come apart because it cannot back off that far. There just is not that much room for movement in this area for it to pop off, so should be good there for now. And we'll get something sorted for up here that looks a lot better, but most likely be painting the cooler pipes black as well. Alright guys, then we have it. We have our first intercooler pipe on. Could do with a bit of a trim just here, but clamps on good. Clamp under here is on. That could be a little bit tighter. Need an open ender now. There's the it's right up against it. This one here is done, this one here is done, and down here is done as well. Bit of flex there, which is good. It's not touching the frame at all there. It's not touching the cutout either. And well, we're pretty close to the manifold here. I could cable tie it away, but looking pretty good. So for now, that's done. Don't need to touch that anymore. Probably didn't show you last night, but I got a 12 AN fitting into the breather, the block breather. So that'll go off to catch can or something like that. Then come back to the valve down the bottom there. Don't have a catch can for that just yet, but I'll most likely use that one for that. It's more important than the head breathers at the moment. I can just send them off to somewhere and make a little breather or whatever. So next up is this section here. I don't know if I've mentioned that I do want to actually drill and tap and put another nipple on there, so the boost reference can go down to the wastegate that's just there. And yeah, now my dad's got the tap, die and tap and die set at his place. I'd have to do make do with what I've got at the moment until I can go over there, until these restrictions lift a bit. I can go get it, but I can get the boost reference from somewhere else. I can get it from the manifold because it's actually going to be overall, because that's the second one in line, so I've got to be making all the boost. Obviously we want that reference to be as short as possible, which it will be in the end, so don't worry about that, guys. That will be short. Yeah. Should I go 2 inch, 2.5? I think that's the neatest and the tightest. I'll just test these two different setups with the bumper on and see how we go. Might need to rotate this actually, this clamp, because it looks like it might be hitting the edge of the bumper. You know what, guys? I think I might put a third snail on this. Right, let's test fit this, see how it looks. Whew. Alrighty, guys, so by the looks of it, I won't be able to run the 2.5 because I might have to trim it a little bit, but the shooter 2.5 is nice and tight in there. But once there's like a new ECU and I don't need to use that sensor, I could put it in a different spot, but I don't want to be able to see it. The wiring reaches there already. Don't want to put it up here. Yeah, I think it should work fine, and you can see the turbo kinda. For anybody not knowing, looked in there, they wouldn't be able to see the turbo really. It's not up properly, so yeah, might have to modify it just a little bit. I really don't want to get rid of this tab here, because that means I won't be able to run these covers, or any covers really. Definitely not getting any cold air through there. Alrighty, guys, I think I got it. So just change the angle just a little bit on the 3 to 2.5, and I got a different hose for the 2 inch there, and I managed to be able to push it back a bit. So these holes here line up. This one here lines up. It's just resting on there. I could clearance that, and that'd be fine. Like centimeter, take it out. Sweet. So I'll put clamps on that. I'm happy with that for now. Right. Okay, so after putting all the clamps on, I kind of adjusted it and it's sitting even better. So I might not even have to clearance that at all. So I'm pretty happy with that. Might have to get another 3-inch clamp there. I think I've rounded the head off that. Yeah, all good. Just got notice from Ozpost, the V-band clamp for the exhaust should be here on Thursday. And I'm not at my normal work on Thursday, I'm at a different location, so I won't get it until Friday. So then you guys won't see that until next week. So I'll be doing that Friday night and over the weekend. So that's cool. Could have the car running this weekend. Fingers crossed. Oh, and I was going through all my pipes over here and I found that the braided hose I was looking for, and it had the fitting on it. Awesome. Gotta love that. Anyways, I have a break. It's 12:30. Gonna go inside, have some lunch, see how the little man's going with schooling, and I'll be out a little bit later to work on the other side. Getting there, boys. Getting there. Alrighty, I'm back. I just tried fitting the bumper properly and it doesn't fit, so I'm gonna have to trim it just a little bit, probably like 1 or 2 mil. So that should be fine. Let's move on to this side. So we've got that going up there, that up there, but we can't see it. Blow valve is right there. For now, that's where it will be because I can't weld. And might need to get something that will allow me to go from there to there. So I did end up using the 2.5 to 3 inches down there. Look, I'll see if I can stretch out a 2.5 to fit over that. Alrighty guys, I think I've pretty much got it best that I can without welding. So pretty much everything is in the same spot. The blow valve is on now, facing out. So it is touching there. Now I can clean up that subframe and put some like foam there for now. But there is enough movement, like it can move a good centimetre before it touches anything else. So I've got that in a pretty good position, probably the best I can. So we can paint this as well and wrap it. I am thinking of also putting a heat shield in between the exhaust and the intercooler piping. But yeah, got the blow valve there. Come up. There is a join down there as well, which I've done. I've cut this pipe here a little bit shorter. I'll show you what it had on there. I had this little dodgy bit where I practiced welding years ago. Obviously this welder doesn't do AC, so which I didn't know. Just ignorance. Anyway, we now have that 90-degree silicone on there. And that goes into the throttle body. So I need to get a 2.5 to 2 3/4. I'll just measure it with my verniers. And I'll pick one up. Yeah, I'll have to chop that. When I can weld, this will obviously get replaced and look a lot neater, and I may have the blower valve up here on the downside. If you didn't realise, also I had fitted the heater hose as well, so that's routed around, so I'll heat wrap that and put one of those sleeves on there. It comes around and in there. It's got no clamps on it yet. Did that last night after I turned off the GoPro. So yeah, just need to put a clamp on here, get the coupler for that, and now I need to rubber mount this, which it's solder mounted at the moment, so it would resonate through everything. So yeah, I am pretty happy with that. So I'd call that a win for now. So intercooler pipe is run. Just need one more coupler and we're done. If you like this episode, guys, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you next episode. Bye. I just stretched the 2.5 over the throttle body. We're all good. See ya.